So, without further ado, this is Savinsky Entertainment's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Introducing the good Duke Theseus and his bride-to-be Hippolyta.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but methinks how slow this old moon wanes. Lingers my desire to a stepdame or a dowager, long withering out a young man revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriment.
Get stirred up with merriment.
The Duke is getting married!
Yes, merriment.
Hippolyta, I would thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injury. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Hey! Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with fiending voice verses of fiending love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace. Consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her to either this gentleman or to her death according to our law. Immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god, one who composed of your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form in wax, by him imprinted and within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Well, so is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
Well, I would my father look with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made bold, but I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case. If I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield not to your father's will, you can endure the livery of a nun. Live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon.
So shall I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ere I will my virgin patent unto his lordship, whose unwished yield my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Now let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Oh, scornful Lysander! He hath my love. shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, arrived to see as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortune is every way as fairly ranked, if not with advantage, as Demetrius. And which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of the beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, and I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry over this spotted and inconstant man.
My lord,
I must confess, I have heard so much, and which Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both.
with duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I may well beteem them from the tempest of mine eye.
I am eager for aught that I could ever read, by tale or history. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either was blood,
Rock too high to be enthralled too low.
or else misdraft in respective years.
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged too young.
Or if it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eye.
Or if there were sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream. So quickly did right things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. So too shall we teach our trials patience. For it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears for fancy followers.
Good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Maria. I have a little man, a dowager, of great revenue. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth from thy father's house tomorrow night, and to the wood a league without a town. There, I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by every vow ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me truly. Shall I meet with thee? Promise, love.
Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green and hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, were fever so yours, I would catch fair Hermia ere I go. My ears should catch your voice, my eyes, your eyes, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Would the world be mine, Demetrius being baited, the rest I would give to be you translated. Or teach me how you look, and with what art you use to sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown on him, yet he loves me still.
Your frown to teach my smile such skill.
Well, I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Well, take comfort, for he shall no more see my face. Lysander and myself are to fly this place. Oh, until my eye Lysander did see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what graces in my love do dwell, for he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, at the time that lover's flights doth still conceal, Athens' gates we have devised to seal.
And in that same wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie and still the counsel of our bosoms sweet. There, Lysander and myself are to meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep promise, love. We must starve our sight for lovers' food till tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my host. Helen! Adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Throughout Athens, I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? I mean, Demetrius thinks not so. He would not know it all, but he do know love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind, for ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he held down oaths that he was only mine. And when some heat from Hermia did felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then will he to the woods tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, well, it is a dear expense, but here in mean I do enrich my pain to have his sight thither and back again.
Excuse me, just 1 second. Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good for the princess, say the play treats on, then call forth your actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, and a merry, I assure you. Now, let's name the names of the players. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, Weaver.
Ready. Say what part I am born, and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down to play Pyramus.
Pyramus! A lover or a tyrant?
A lover. Kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some years of the truth before we have it. The audience look into their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. For the rest, achieve humors for a tyrant. I could play Heracles, rarely a part to make all split. Terracat. Raging rocks and shivering shocks will break the locks of the gates. Amphibious car shall shake and bar. The foolish lady. That was lofty. Now name the rest of the players. That was Heracles' vein. A tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady which Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. And you shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. Oh, I'll speak in a monstrous little voice.
No.
Listen. Oh, Pyramus, lover dear. Oh, Thisbe, lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus and Flute you Thisbe.
We'll proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Dear Peter Quinn,
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part, Linton? Pray you, if it be given to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore. For it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar you that will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar you that the Duke will say, let her roar again, let her roar again!
And you should do it too terribly that you would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us all, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, that should you fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you to a nightingale.
You needs play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. Oh, what your best I played it.
Why, what you will. Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night. And meet me in the palace woods a mile without the town. By moonlight there we shall rehearse, for if we rehearse in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of property such as our play once. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we will rehearse most exceedingly and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak, we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut no strings.
All met. Lovely. No. No. Definitely not. Have you seen the fairy? One. Oh! Yes! How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through rush, through briar, over park, over vale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen, to dew her drops upon the green. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl at every cowslip's ear. Farewell, album spirits. I'll be gone. The queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing, fell in wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. But jealous Oberon would have the boy, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite. Old Robin Goodfellow, are not you he that frightens the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet puck.
Oh.
You will do their work, and they shall are not you he?
Thou speak'st aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I, a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in the likeness of a filly fowl, and sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks upon her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale, the whitest ant, telling the saddest tale. Sometime for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down tupples she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough. And the whole choir stand and hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees, and swears a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Harry! Rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Philodia. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest steep of India? But that, forsooth, that bouncing Amazon, your busked mistress, your warrior love, to Theseus is to be wedded. And yet you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit to Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are forgeries of jealousy. But never since the midsummer spring met we on hill in dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or by the beached margin of the sea, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is with him or carol blessed. And therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And it is with that same progeny of evil that comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you? Why should Titania cross her Oberon?
I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman. Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the Indian air by night she often gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. So it is for her sake do I rear up her boy, and it is for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within these woods intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will dance patiently in our rounds and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy king. Fairies, away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this room till I court thee for the
My gentle cock, come hither.
Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet, harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took upon a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow. It fell upon a little western flower, poor milk white, now grown with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that flower, and be thou here ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll wrap a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Tanya when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page. Shimmy. But who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not. Therefore, pursue me not.
Where are Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, and woed within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. But you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you that I cannot, nor I do not love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place am I to beg in your love, and yet at a high place of respect for me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. And for that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I am not in the night. Nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you, in my respect, are all the world. So how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not a heart as you. Run. When you will, the story shall be changed. When Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. When the dove pursues the griffin. When the mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Doubtless. When cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not say thy questions. Let me go. Or, thou dost follow me. Do not believe, but I will do thee mischief in the wood.
High in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief by Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. Go! I will follow thee, and make a heaven unto hell, to die upon the hand that I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Hast thou the flower
Aye.
there, welcome wanderer?
Aye, there it is. No. What?
I pray thee, give it me! I know a place where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night. Golden these flowers, with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of this, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing that he espies may be the lady.
Yeah.
Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments that he hath on.
Yeah.
Affected with some care that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And be thou here ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song, the third part of the minute. Hence, sing me now to sleep, and then to your offices, let me rest.
Hence, away. Now all is well. One aloof stand sentry.
What thou see when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's sake. Love and lay
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Who's here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy, churl. Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou awakest, let love forbid. Sleep is seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I'm gone, for I must now to brother.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence.
Wilt thou
Do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay. On thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she has blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so my eyes were oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel, though Demetrius do like a monster ply my presence thus. What wicked and disassembling glass of mine made me compare to Hermia's fiery eye? Who is this? Lysander! Lysander! Dead! Or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake! And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake! Huh?
Transparent Helena, nature shows thou art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword! Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he loves your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove?
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I never did, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Oh, you do me wrong, good trot, good suit you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Hear ye well. But preforce I must confess that I thought you of much more true gentleness. And, wherefore of a lady of one man refused, than of another should be abused.
She sees not Hermia.
Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. Then all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen dear knight.
Oh, help me, Lysander, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Oh, me, for pity, what a dream was here. Look, how I do shake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and then you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander?
What's the move?
Lysander! Lord? Hearing gone? Sounds no word. Alack! Where are you? Speak, speak, and if you hears, I speak of all loves, I swoon almost in fear. Oh! No. Then I'll perceive you all not nigh. you, or death I will find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat. And here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, and this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter quits.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are some things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please.
Oh.
First, Pyramus must draw his sword and kill himself, which the ladies will not buy. How answer you that?
By lacking a parlor spirit.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done. Not all it. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed, and for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the Weaver. That shall put them out of their fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No! Make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeared of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you. Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion amongst ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there's not a more fearful wild fowl than our lion living, and we ought look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must say that she's not a lion.
Nay! She must name her name, and half her face must be seen through the lion's neck, and she must speak through, saying thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat not to fear, not to tremble my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion and will the pity of my life, no. I'm a man as other men are. And there she must name her name and tell them plainly she is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so. Then there is 2 hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, as you know, did meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look at the almanac, find out moonshine! Find out moonshine!
What's wrong with
I don't know.
Do you have a calendar?
calendar?
Almanac?
Sir, calendar!
Please, some people took up
Please, sir, calendar!
You know if the shine night we play our calendars over here.
I have a calendar, I'd very much
Calendar!
You know? Okay. Oh, don't be like
Hey,
Sari.
Sari!
Yes! It does shine at night!
Come on!
We really make haste. We play that night open, and we may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else, one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn and say he comes to present or disfigure the person of moonshine.
No!
And there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk through the hole of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall! What say you, Bottom?
Excuse me. Move! Oh, sorry about that. Excuse us.
present wall. And let her have some loam or some plaster or some rough cast about her to signify wall. Let her hold her fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Paramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into that break. And so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen!
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, flowers of odious savor, sweet
Oh, doors. Oh, doors.
birds, savor sweet. So hath thy breath, thy dearest Thisbe dear. Oh, but hark the voice. Stay here a while, and by will I to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus. Most lily white of hue, color like the red.
Shut up!
Of color like the red rose on triumphant briar. Most frisky juvenile elect, most lovely Jew. As true source that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus tomb. Why, then, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak your part all at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue has passed. It is never time.
As true source that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, switch! We are haunted!
I'll lead you! I'll follow you! I'll lead you down! Through bog, through bush, through brake, through fire! Sometime a horse I'll be! A headless bear! Sometime on fire! And neigh, and bark, and grunt, and roar! And burn! Like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is the knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, bottom! The horse changed! What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asset of your own, do you?
Oh, blessing, bottom! Blessing! No translation!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. Frighten me if they could. Oh, but I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down. And I will sing. And they will hear me. I am not afraid. I dreamed a dream. The time gone by. When hopes were high. And life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. When I was young, there was no ransom to be paid. I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored to thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shade. Thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me, for you to say, to swear, I love thee. Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, in truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbor should not make them friends. Nay, I can leak upon gauge. Thou art wise as thou art beautiful. Oh, not so, neither.
thee fairies to attend on thee. They shall fetch thee jewels from the deep and sing while thou on flowers dost sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed.
And where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this maiden. Hop in her walks and gambol in her eyes, and feed her with apricots and mulberries, with green grapes, purple figs, and dewberries. And pluck the wings of painted butterflies and fan the moonbeams from her sleeping eyes. Nod elves and do her courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
Hey!
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name, Cobweb. Oh, good master Cobweb, I shall desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold of you. Your name, honest Peace Blossom. Oh, I pray you, commend me to Mr. Squash, your mother, and Mr. Peace God, your father. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Oh, your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Good master, mustard seed. I know your patience well. That same cowardly like giant ox beef have devoured a many a gentleman of your house. Oh, I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water there now. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too.
Come, wait on her and lead her to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love and bring her silently. I had a thought back there, and I wanted to share it with you. I was thinking, I wonder if Titania be awaked, and then what it was that next came in on her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, were met to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest, thick-skinned, and barren sort, who, Pyramus, presented in their sport, forsook her scene and entered in a break when I did her disadvantage take an ass's knoll I fixed on her head, and on her Thisbe must be answered. And forth my mimic comes when they her spy, as wild Greece at the creeping fowler's eye sever themselves and madly sweep the sky. So at his sight, away his fellows fly, and at our stamp here o'er he falls, he murder cries, and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When, in that moment as it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved that.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter upon your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. Hast thou slain Lysander in his sleep, being blood or shoes plunge in the deep and kill me too. Son was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from a sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look. So should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright and as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering spear.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou please give him to me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou killed him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men. Oh, for once tell true. Durst thou look on him being then awake, and hast thou slain him sleeping? A brave touch. Could not a worm, an adder, do so much? Oh, an adder did it then, for doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent never adder stung.
Spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead. For aught I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what could I get there?
Privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
Hermia, wait.
No!
There is no following her in this fierce band. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for death that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which in some slight measure now it will pay, if in some slight tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Now of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not the false turned true.
Then fate o'errules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind.
Oh.
Now of Athens look thou fine. Hey, all fancy sick she is, and
Pale of cheer with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear.
by some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hits with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus in the sky. When thou wake, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the Athenian youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their bound pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake. Why should you think that I will in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and in vows so worn, and their nativity all truth appears. Why should these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith's proof them true?
Okay, you do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh, devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh your vows to her and to me. Put in two scales, will both even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment, but to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, and now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess nymph perfect divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Oh, crystal is muddy, how ripe in show those lips, thy kissing cherries tempting grow. For thou holds up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of light.
Fight! Oh, hell! I see you are both set to bet against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so to bow and to swear and to superpraise my parts, when I know that you hate me with your hearts. You both were rivals and loved Hermia, now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind to me, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know that I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And mine and Helena to you bequeath, whom I do love and will do to my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If ere I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her has guesswise sojourned, and now to Helen it is home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so!
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thy abide dear. Oh, look! Where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night that from the eye his function takes the ear, more quick of apprehension makes. Wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Oh, which was not by mine eye, Lysander found, but mine ear. I think it brought me to thy sound, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
Oh, what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light, why seekest thou me? Could not make thee known that hate I bear for thee may believe thee so.
Oh, you speak not as you think it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Where's our sister's vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Is it all forgot? And will you rent our ancient love asunder in joining men, in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly, our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words, but I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn
Have
me.
you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise me for my eyes and my face, and made your other love, Demetrius, though even now he does spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, fair, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth affection, but by your setting on, and by your consent? What though I not be so engraced as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. You persevere, counterfeit sad looks. You make mouths at me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. Fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Wait, stay, tender Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, not Lord her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she can entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee by my life, I do. I swear by which I will lose for thee to prove and false as I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, then withdraw, I prove it.
Will come!
Lysander, where's your
Hang on, thou cat, thou bird, thou vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, my love?
Out love, out tawny turner, out of hated motion, loathed medicine heads. Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you.
I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I strike her, harm her, kill her?
No.
Dead? Though I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Me. What greater harm can you do me than hate? Before my love, what news is this? And not I. Hermia, are not you. Lysander, I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me. And since night you left me. Well, you left me. Oh, the gods forbid in earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, if yet of hope, of question, of doubt, 'tis certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler, you canker blossom, and you, thief of love, have you cut my life and stolen my most heart?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? By you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. I now perceive that she hath made compare between our statures, and she hath urged her personage, her tall personage, her height. Forsooth that she hath prevailed with him. What? Are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails cannot reach unto thine eyes.
Though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. What? Let her not hurt me. I have no part at all in this. I am a right maid for my cowardice. You perhaps may think that because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower. Hark! Again!
I evermore did love you, dear Hermia. Ever did keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that. In love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth unto this wood. In love he followed you, and in love I followed him, but he had chid me hence, had threatened to strike me, spur me, nay, to kill me too. But now you will let me quiet go to Athens, where I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. You can see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get ye gone. Who is it that hinders you?
The foolish heart, which I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
When she is angry, she is keen and she is shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little. Again, nothing. Little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come at her.
If you God, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering not grass maid, you bead, you acorn.
You are too officious on her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to see who is right, of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by Jove. Just
What are you doing? I'm walking! I'm walking, you smell so bad. I'm walking!
Mistress. All this toil is long for you. Nay,
I will not trust you, nor will I longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands may be quicker than mine for a fray, but my legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed. I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits these knaves.
Forgive me. I mistook. And now you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on.
These lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin,
be rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong, and sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou, lead them thus, to lower their brows, death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then quoth the Earl, this into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath a virtuous property, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next awake, all this derision shall seem a dream, and fruitless vision. Then back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen, and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
Up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am beard and field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, draw and ready. Where art thou? Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou coward, thou runaway, art thou fled? Speak! Some bush. Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars? Telling the bushes thou wished for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, child, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword upon thee.
Yea,
Art thou there? Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He comes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, and then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I followed fast, but faster did he fly. Oh, that I would fall in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but one show me thy grave light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this fight.
Ho, 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 coward. Why comest thou not?
abide me if thou darest. For well I wrought, thou runn'st before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand, nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither. I'm here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length along this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, that I may be at Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detests. And sleep. Sleep sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own comfort.
Yet but three, come one more. To two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, durst and said, oh, Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Bedabbled by dew, torn by briars, my legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here, shall I rest me for the day? Heaven shield my sander, they mean a prey.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own. In your waking shall be shown, Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare, and all shall be well.
Come, lay thee down on this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and I shall stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom? Oh, ready? Oh, scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Ready? Good Monsieur. Get your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee atop a thistle. And, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, Monsieur. Oh, and good Monsieur, take care the honey bag break not, for I loathe to have you overflowed with the honey bag, Signor. Oh, where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Give me your knife, Monsieur Mustard Seed. I pray you lead your courtesy, good Monsieur.
What is your will?
Only to help cavalry Cobweb to scratch. Oh, I must to the barber's. He thinks I am marvelous to carry about the face. Oh, I'm a tender ass which my hair do, but me I must scratch. What but thou music, my sweetheart? Oh, I have a reasonably good ear in music. Let's have it. Oh, or say, my sweet love, what thou desirest to eat. If rather truly. Oh, I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy who shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peanuts. Oh, but I pray you, let your people not disturb me. Oh, I have an exposition of sleep come about me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I shall wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone and be a ways away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Your dotage now I do begin to pity. And now I have the boy, I will release the hateful imperfection of her eye. And gentle pluck, take the transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that she awaking when the other do may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's horrible accidents, but of the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. Be as thou wast wont to be. Giant bud, overheated flower, hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen. Oh, my Oberon. Oh, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored with an ass. There lies your love. Ah! Oh, how have these things come to pass? Oh, how do mine eyes loathe their visage now? Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Now, when thou wakest,
king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that here sleep is out of the mouth and these mortals on the ground.
Singing the songs of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strongest and with me? Beyond the barricades, is there a world too long to see? So join in the fight and give us our right to be free. Do you hear the people sing?
What ist thou doing? The Duke's arrival is upon us. Have you not better to do than serenade some wind-blown heathens covered in spit? Go forth, you spread the joy. Let all know of the Duke's arrival. You prepare this land for the Duke. Give him some refreshments. Make sure that all of these heathens here are tidied up. All of you, the Duke is coming. We must be excited.
The Duke is coming. Be ready.
we must
Upbeat,
celebrate
upbeat.
his arrival.
Yes. The Duke is coming.
Come here. So please, your grace. The way is clear.
Go, one of you. Find out the forester. I came to hear the music of my hound. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction. I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in the wood of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the groves, the skies, the fountain, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder. My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hollowed to nor cheered with horn. Judge when you hear.
My lord.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius is, and this Helena. Old Nether's Helena. I wonder of their being together.
Well, no doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here and grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. Saint Valentine is past.
Indeed.
To begin these woodbirds, but a couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two to be rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall answer half waking, half asleep. But as yet, I swear for truly what I speak. I am not sure that I came here, but now bethinking so it is. I came with Maria hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might without peril of the
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head they would have stolen away. They would. Demetrius! Demetrius! Thereby, to have defeated you and me, you of your wife and of my consent, that she shall be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of this, their purpose, of their stealth, hither unto this wood. And I, in fury, hither followed them. Fair Helena, in fancy, following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but the object and pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food. But, as in health, come to my natural taste. I now wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Scornful!
These things seem small, yet indistinguishable.
Methinks I see things with parted eyes, yet all things seem double and so many things.
And I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Was the Duke not here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta, and did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake. Let us follow him, and by the way, let us recount our grief.
Okay, so I had this really strange and we're all falling in love with each other. My God, none of my shoes.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most nervous. Hey-ho!
The bell spender, snout the ticker, starveling, shot my light.
Stolen Hanson left me here asleep?
What a most rare vision. What a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass without his style. Methought I was. There's no man can say what. Methought I was. I had. Man is but a magical and awkward-looking man. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand cannot taste his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. How? I will have Peter Quince write me a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it before the Duke in the latter half of the play. Oh, peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Oh! Has anyone seen a Nick Bottom? Anyone? bottom. Anyone even heard of? Okay, she's about yay high and has the head of a, well, the head of a, I don't even want to think about that part right now, but she's very enthusiastic, a little bit of a, oh, have you sent the bottom down? Is she come home yet?
She cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, she is in transport. If she comes not, then the play is moored. It go not forward. Doth it?
It is not possible! For you have not a woman in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but she!
She has simply the best wit of any handicraft woman in Athens.
Yea, and the very best person too. Oh, she is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon, for a paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught. Masters! Masters!
What?
The king is coming from the temple, and he hath 2 or 3 more lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we would have been made men. Oh, sweet bully bottom! Thus has she lost 6 pence a day during her life, and she could not have escaped 6 pence a day. And the Duke had not given her 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. She would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus, or nothing. Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Almost courageous day! Almost every hour!
I am to discourse wonders with you. Oh, but now ask me not what, for if I tell you I'm no true Athenian, I will tell you everything right now.
Let us hear, sweet bottom.
Not a word from me. All I will say is the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Every man meet presently at the palace. Look over his part, for the short and the long of it is our play is preferred. In any case, let's we have clean linen, and let's not she that play the lion pare her nails, for they shall hang out as claws. And dear actors, eat no onion nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. Oh, and I have no doubt but hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away. Go away. Oh.
"'Tis strange, Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never shall believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehends more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and their minds transfigured so together. Many witnesseth of fancy's images that turns to something of great constancy, howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers now, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal blocks, your board, your bed.
Oh, come now. What dances, what masks shall we have to wear away the long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? There is our usual manager of mirth. What revels are in hand? Is there no plague to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening?
There is a brief, which what's all right. Make choice what your highness will see first.
A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow.
brief as I've known a play, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious for all in the play. There is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical it is, my noble lord, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, I must confess, when I first saw rehearsed, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, for the joy of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-headed men that work in Athens here, that never labored their minds till now, and have now toiled their unbreathed memories against your knowledge.
We will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have read it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when singleness and duty temper it. No, bring them in. Take your places, lady. I love not see such wretches overcharged, duty in his service perishing. Why, my sweet, you shall see no such thing. Methinks we can do nothing of this kind. I know we can give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake, and what duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it in life, not in marriage.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wander on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know this beauteous lady, this be is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall. Yeah. That vile wall which these lovers did sunder, and through wall's whole poor souls they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with dog, bush of thorns, and lanthorn presenteth moonshine. For, if you will know, the lovers thought no scorn by moonshine to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hike by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, to find his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broke his bloody, boiling breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, a large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be deceived.
Wonder not, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In the same and true it doth befall that I, one stout by name, is on a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a cranny hole, or hole, for which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loom, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am the same wall. Truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, for which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Oh, grim night! Oh, night! You so black. Oh, night, whichever art when day is not. Oh, night! Allah! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot! And thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall that stands between her father's brows and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy hole to blink through with mine eye. Oh! Thanks, courteous wall. Don't shield you for this. But what's the art? Oh, Thisbe, do I say? Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
stones for parting, my fair Pyramus and me. Oh, my cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee. Oh.
I see your voice. Now will I to the hole and spy my Thisbe's face.
Thisbe! My love! Thou art my love, I think.
Oh, think what thou will. I am thy lover's grace. And like the murder, I am trusty still.
Oh, and I, like Helen, to the fates me kill.
Oh, not shiftless to Proclus was so true.
Oh, as shuffless to Proclus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
Kiss! Kiss!
Hey!
Kiss!
I'm done.
Oh, I kissed the walls, oh, not your lips at all. Oh,
Wilt thou meet me at Diddy's tomb straightway?
oh, to life, to death, I come without delay. Oh.
Thus have I, well, my part discharged so, and being done, all the way doth go.
You, ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creep on floor, may now both wake and tremble when rough lion in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion dare. Or if I should come with strife into this place, 'twere a pity on my life. This lanthorn doth horn moon present. This lanthorn doth horn moon present. Myself the man, I the moon do seem to be. All that I have come to say is, to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon. Myself, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. And this dog, my dog.
Oh, this is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love? This is old Ninny's tomb. Oh, where is my love?
Roar.
Well roared, lion.
Well done, Thisbe. Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace. Well mouthed lion. So the lion's cannon.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny eyes. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I shall take the truth in the sight. Stay, oh spite, mark for night. Oh, what dreadful toll is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be, oh dainty duck, oh dear? Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood! Approach ye, furies fell. Come, come, pack the thread and crumb. Quail, unglued and well. Oh, wherefore didst thou lion's fame, since lion while hath flowered, my dear, which is no, which was fairest dame, lived, that loved, that liked, that booked ouch, sword! Ouch, wound! Oh, the pap of Pyramus, I! That left pap, the heartstone. Thus I die. Thus. Now I am dead! Now I am fled! My soul is in the sky! Woo! Take thy time. Come, thy life. I die! 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 Die!
Oh, asleep, my love? Oh, what, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, speak! Quite dumb? Dead, dead. A tomb. Oh, must cover thy sweet eyes. Oh, these monuments, this cherry nose, these yellow calf-lipped cheeks are gone! Are gone! Lovers make moan! Oh. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore which shears his thread of silk. Oh. Come, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come. Come, blade, my breast imbrue! Oh! And farewell, friends. Thus is the end. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Oh!
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead.
I am wall too.
No. I assure you, the wall that parted their fathers is down.
Oh, would it please you to see an epilogue which appeared full of best days?
It's all right. It's quite all right. Never excuse when all the players are dead, there need none be played.
The iron tongue of midnight hath closed well. Sweet friends, to bed. 'Tis fairy time. I fear we shall not sleep the coming morn as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Fair lovers, to bed.
Now, the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon. Whilst the heavy plowman snores. All with weary tasks fordone. Now
one lets forth his sprite in the church, way paths to glide, and we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, where I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. They're coming. I know it's so.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as bird from briar, and this ditty after me, sing and dance it, trippingly.
First, rehearse the song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand, with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Until the break of day, through the house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the lovers three, ever true and loving be. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Shadows have offended, think but this and all is needed, that you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear. This week, an idle theme yielding no more but a dream. Gentles do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now, to escape the serpent's tongue will make amends here ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore